Hello. Welcome all to the stream. Today we will be doing the left out points जो कल हमारे बाकी रह गए थे. So that is the goal for today, and after that we will be back to the lead code and we'll start doing the lead code because lead code is crying in the corner now. We can't keep lead code aside. So yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you all are working hard, coding regularly, solving lead code problems, and building your projects. Okay, so let's start. Now I started getting Office messages. Now fuck that. It did not refresh. It should refresh. Timbu, Kalatsa. What should I reply? टोकायची कोणाची हिम्मत नाही. गलती नको फालतू. Yesterday we actually implemented the global error handler on the backend side. Now it's time for the front end side. So we have to do the same for the front end. So backend is all set. Backend is almost up to date for the MVP one. Now basically I have to do the same in the front end side. So backend is sending one kind of a kind of क्या बोलते हैं उसको success and failed. Okay, so we have to mark those. Let me get those. This should come here. The response API error response. Failed and success is this. So we need to make that generalized for the API handler, and maybe we can create a service for this using Axios because I want to implement HTTP interceptor as well as the error interceptor. So remove all the localized code and only use this reusable template and HTTP service, custom service. Okay. So the problem is, the another problem that we want to tackle is now this order API is like this. So like this, okay. So orders question mark page, we have to give the page number and then the size. So those two things, when we will apply that, and whenever we scroll to the bottom, it should add one more layer, like one more API call, and the new data will be combined with the existing data so that it will become an infinite scroll. Okay, so that is what I want to implement right now. And we will not spend भैया प्रोजेक्ट लिस्ट बन गई नहीं यार, नहीं 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 ब्रो, अरे मेरा ऑफिस ऑफिस होता है, मेरा जस्ट काम खत्म हुआ है अभी, अभी भी खत्म नहीं हुआ है, आई एम स्टिल गेटिंग मैसेजेस फ्रॉम ऑफिस. आई जस्ट रेज्ड पीआर देयर. I'll do it on the weekend bro, मैंने बोला ना वीकेंड पे मैं कर दूंगा. दिलनाचो bro, what's your name? I forgot your name actually. I'm trying to remember it, but I guess I forgot. I forgot, I guess. So today we will do lead code as well because it's too much time that I've spent on this project now. And this is the end of MVP 1. So I guess this much is fine for MVP. Rest of the issues I'll test it on my mobile phone and I'll fix it later. But at least these two things I want to fix: the global exception handler and HTTP interceptor. Yes. So meanwhile, let me figure out which lead code question I'll solve today. Just a second. Today we will also solve some lead code problems that I am figuring out which ones, uh, where we were at the last point. So let me get that as well. Count unreachable pairs in nodes. So this was the last problem that we solved. Yes. Why it's first creating the plan. Exact. Okay, this is something new. Sub-agent driven. Shared required skill replace future goal. Tech stack React Native. Keep the implementation fetch. Return only payload. It has written. It is using the TDD approach, like test driven approach. It has written first test cases, which test cases actually we want, and then it has created a plan. Wow, this should be actually a developer should work. Through an API array containing backend error metadata. The uncommitted task must be built on. We have something which has not been pushed. Guys, today I'm too exhausted, so I'll just quietly do my job because I've been fucked very hard today because of some work. Let me play some good music and then we'll start. चल जा भैंस चोद, क्या हो गया? अरे इसकी माँ का waiting for agents. What is this new approach of working? Bro, today I'm exhausted. I'll just finish my last pending tasks, install the app, and done. And after that, I'll just solve some lead codes and then I'm done. These small issues I'll do later. This is not a very big issue. I'll do it off stream. Profile page, I'll build it off stream. The only part that I want to do is like this. Order API pagination. Why I marked this as done? This is not done, bro. This is what I want to do today. सीने में प्यार भर देना, आ जाना मेरी बाहों में और मेरे दिल में ही रहना, ये गए ये महीना पिंजरा बनाया सोने का. There are no new emails? Seriously? Let it do this job first and later on I'll fix this thing. I have to check for other graph problems that I have. The pattern that we were solving last time, because meanwhile it's doing its job. Let me do mine. Lit code solve करके बहुत time हो गया. We will solve lit code. Which was the question? Count the unreachable nodes. Okay, here we were. So this was the next problem that we want to solve. जाना मेरी बाहों में और मैं reorder routes to make all paths city to 0. Java or JS is best for finding a job for nearest time to go. Yes, Java is better, bro. JavaScript is for front end if you are trying to go into front end, or maybe Node.js jobs, then Node.js JavaScript could be useful, but Java has too big of a reach. So meanwhile, if it's doing its job, we can solve another problem on this one. So let me open ChatGPT, because where did I left the graph? So let me search graph. There is nothing is left. I solved this problem. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Now tell me which problem should I solve next. Reorder routes to make all paths 0. Okay, we choose the actually right problem. So this is the problem. Should with this problem we'll solve based on this problem now. Okay, so we'll be back with the lead code today. Let it fast apna kaam kar de. I'm in Vietnam with just 3. Oh, that's someone new, bro. I'm in Vietnam with just 3 to 4 years experience. Almost time is writing CRUD. Now I'm unemployed. What best for me? Now the market has very less job. Yeah, true. Market has very less job, but there are new opportunities opening. Have you mentioned JavaScript, TypeScript? That's why I'm asking. Have you tried the front end FD job roles, like forward deployed engineers? So these are something new that you can apply for, and maybe, bro, 3-4 years experience. So you are almost in my bracket. I have 5 years of experience, and I'm working at some job. So maybe if you can share your profile or resume, then I can maybe guide you better. If possible, can you ping me on LinkedIn so that we can connect? What's your name? Kansan. Maybe, hope I'm pronouncing it right. Simple CRUD operations is not going to get us job anymore. That's why I'm doing all those things, lead code and system design. System design is really has become important for, especially for us, the people who are experienced. So on the stream, I have done some system design problems as well, like URL shortener and then rate limiter, and then I have many more planned in the pipeline. We have to practice that, bro. There is one site that I can suggest you for this Design Gurus. Design Gurus is a site for preparation. So you can refer to this. Kausan. Maybe Kausan, am I pronouncing it correct? Hello, sir. Hello, Parv. How are you, brother? First time, but someone from Vietnam. That is right. Nice. I celebrated my New Year in Vietnam this year, last year, like. So it was a really good city. I really liked Vietnam. How good the cities were planned. The food was really good. So it was like all in all very nice trip. Hello, Perf. Studying Java alongside with you right now. That's nice. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Hey, tell me one thing. If my thumbnail says that I'm working on an app, but I also want, because app doesn't have much too many tasks from my side to be done here to do. So if I saw lead code, would that be called as a cheating if I do lead code side by side? To be honest, I'm very exhausted today. Like till 9:45, 15 minutes before the stream, I was working. I missed this message, Vikas. Vikas Kaushal. I'm finally a student and I have not done internship. How can I get internship? Bro, now worry about the jobs, not the internship. Now that you are in final year, there is very less scope or maybe advantage of you doing internship right now. So maybe get a job, focus on job, prepare for the job. That would be better. Kausan, if you are still here, uh, I feel like you are in so much of misery. That's why I'm texting you. Yes, I'm here, bro. Uh, you can tell me your situation, because I think you are in little bit of uh, because you have 3-4 years of experience. Rest of the guys are in college, so they still have some time. Should I turn off this chat brain? Let me turn this chat brain for some minutes. So your situation is, I'm not sure about the market in Vietnam, how the job market is there, but all in all in the world throughout the situation is same. Almost is writing crud. Everybody is doing that. Whatever you have worked, see best, but I'm not confident in my experience more, so I can connect with you in email or anything, bro. My LinkedIn is in the pinned comment. You can text me there so that we can communicate over the text message. It's in the pinned comment. Nobody is confident, bro. Let me be clear. Let me make you clear in that. Nobody is pretty clear about their experience, what they are working on, or how much they have worked on, especially in the initial 2-3 years. So that is normal. The confidence would you can gain confidence. Like I have gained some confidence by doing some side projects, plus lead code or understanding system designs and developing some systems by my own. These things actually get us confident, make us confidence, make us confident. What the fuck, my English. So because on the jobs, the products are already been built, we just go and work on single part of that complete project, so we don't get a complete picture of that. So maybe if you can create your own simple application, anything, and deploy it somewhere, maybe containerize it using Docker, because this is the need of the moment now. Containerize it using Docker, then deploy it on AWS or maybe Kubernetes or anything else, Azure DevOps somewhere. If you do this end to end, then you will get a good confidence. Likewise, I have done on over the last few streams. I have learned Docker, Kubernetes, and deployed my other applications over there. Now I am confident, and whatever I'm doing, the next projects, I'm just leveraging the skills that I've learned over the last few weeks. So that would make you more confident if that helps, bro. It is done, I guess. So next thing is to make infinite scroll. We had this hook, infinite scroll. Uh, this has been deleted or what? No, I have restored it. Silly me, I have restored it, but this is useless now. This is not been referred anywhere. Let me check. Use infinite orders. It's not been referred anywhere, so I can swiftly delete it. The codex is very slow. The Claude is again very slow. I have been using Claude. Anti-gravity is too fast, but it's too expensive. There is some error. Yeah, because of this, I know. Right operand of instance of, okay. I'm not sure about this one, but it will get fixed. You can't text me email and I'll email you. Thank you. Okay. So this is my email ID, bro. I'm texting here. You can text me, but you can send a request or follow or send a chat request. Anything works because I can see other people are texting me right now. I just received 2 text messages on LinkedIn from random people. I have sent an email in the chat. We have reduced so much of code. This is like text test file. We don't care about the tests right now. Yeah, we have session and on session expire, handle session expire. So yeah, this is what I asked it to implement. Mm, oh, Discord link. Let me give you the recent Discord link. Oh, here is Discord. Let me give you the Discord link, bro. Discord link तुम्हें मिला कहाँ से? Parikshit. But you are already in the chat, bro. In the server, Parikshit, aren't you? खोल ही दिया तो पेस्ट कर देते हैं आज का स्ट्रीम. आज मैं बहुत मूड खराब है यार मेरा. I'm in very wrong mood today because I worked so much. I got really frustrated. Like I can't complain about work. Who is this? Is it Parikshit? Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. फिर काहे की तुम के रामा रामा अरे fix. Oh, is it you? Okay, Tio Venom, yo, bro. It's nice to connect with you, bro. Do share. This is the community that I'm trying to create over here. I'm trying to create a good community of good people where everybody can grow together, flourish together, and if someone is facing some issues, they can ping here. If not me, anybody else can help you out. And if I can ask, where are you from? Like from Vietnam, in which city? I have been to Ho Chi Minh. Parikshit is here. Oh, I I have like stopped taking more interest to Discord, but if somebody asks, then only I'm sharing the URL. This ChatBrain application is sometimes going out of hands. Yeah, before I'm working in HCMC. Okay, now I'm back to my country. Okay. HCMC is, I guess, short form for Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh is really nice town, yaar. How pretty that town is. Or maybe I know only that town, that's why. It has broken down our task. This is something new feature that Codex has implemented, ChatGPT has implemented. It used to give us this task list, what task it's gonna implement, but now it has broken down the task in such a way that the lower version of Codex is handling the lower effort task, and other task has been handled by some better version that I can see over here. Every day they are coming up with the new skills, new logics. Run and pim build. I can actually reduce this steps because it is too much. Bro, I have been to one restaurant in Ho Chi Minh City, and till this date I miss the food from that place. I'm still trying to cook that similar kind of food by myself. I've searched here in India the same food, but I didn't find it at all. What's my name? What's my name? This is too much it's doing. Only this part is correct. This is not at all required. Authenticate with Google. This has already been done. Why it's changing this again? And using my tokens, bloody hell. If AI is doing our job, then we can solve lead code side by side. Can I solve a lead code, guys? Give me yes if you want me to solve lead code right away. I will solve lead code. Yes. Okay. Chalo. Because it's been almost a month we have solved any lead code, and now we have to really brush up क्या हमने खोया और क्या हमने पाया है, what we have missed. So how many days? It's been like 21 days. Just skip on this 21 hours. Yesterday somebody asked me to do the question of the day. That's why I solved this. Was easy question, but the last lead code question we solved was 21 days ago. It is really wrong, because now I forgot whatever the things that we were doing. So let's try. Let's try. No. Reorder routes to make. Just a second. Why it's not working? Yeah. Is it working? Just a second. It's not working. Sometimes this doesn't work. Yeah, it's working. बादल, इतने दिन में तो कंसेप्ट भूल गए होंगे. Yes. Yeah, maybe I have forgotten the concept, but not that much. Let's revise that. Reorder routes to make all paths lead to the city 0. Okay. There are n cities numbered from 0 to n minus 1. N minus 1 to be noted again here. N minus 1 and n minus 1 roads, such that there is only one way to travel between two different cities. Okay, there is only one way. So it's a directed graph or undirected. It's a directed graph. This network form a tree. Oh shit, a tree. Last year, the Ministry of Transport decided to orient the roads in one direction because they are too narrow. The Ministry of Transport decided to orient the roads in one direction because they are too narrow. Okay. Roads are represented by connections, where connections is this represented by this connection. This is a connection. Represents a road from city AI to BI. Okay. This year there will be a big event in the capital city 0, and many people want to travel to this city. Okay. This your task consists of reorienting the road such that each city can visit city 0. This city 0. Written the minimum number of edges changed. It's guaranteed that each city can reach 0 after reorder. After reorder, it's guaranteed that each city can reach 0 after reorder. आ गया वापस. रूममेट की मम्मी मुझे कॉल कर रही है. वो पूरा उड़ा नहीं रहा. मेरा भी कॉल गया वो अब आज तो. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, it must be too late in Vietnam, bro. Nice talking with you, bro, and connect. We are connected on Discord. So yeah, good night, brother. He's saying I'm going to sleep. Good night for you and everybody from Vietnam. Good night to you from India, bro. So this, I didn't understand the question fully. Let's read this again. Connections, I understood. This connections has been given, so we have to create a graph from this. So perf can solve this very easily. en equal to 6 connections. These are the connections given. Output 3. Explanation: change the direction of edges show in red such that each node can reach the node 0. Okay, so this is the direction. 1 to 3 is been given, but it should be. Oh, this is too difficult, bro. Yeah, easily, yes. ये क्वेश्चंस की शीट डिस्कॉर्ड पे यार दो ना. The notion list. How can I share this? This is a database that I've created. This is my progress, bro. Maybe you can screenshot it. Can I export it? But only you can open it. Give access. Bro, even if you get much access, don't edit anything. I'm sharing this with so much of trust. Anyways, I'm creating a sheet from it for myself. Bro, this is a difficult question, yeah. Why follow Stravers? Yes, Stravers and Netcode are better, bro. Or Rising Brain and these some new things are also better. Yes, true. Always saying actually correct thing. This is not a shade. This is just I have taken out all the problems based on particular pattern on the lead code, whichever the problem is present, and I'm going pattern wise. So this is not any kind of list. This is what everything that lead code has about any particular pattern. भाई मेरा तो कुछ दिमाग ही नहीं चला इस प्रॉब्लम में बहनचोद. These connections are given 0 to 1. Change the direction. So let's try to build this first. Okay, so there is there is 0 to 1. So this is 0, then 1. So it is going like this. Then 1 to 3, 1 to 3, then 2 to 3. So 2 to 3, 4 to 0. So 4 to 0 like this, and then 4 to 5. So like this. So we need to actually make everyone from every city to reach to 0. So currently 4 is reaching to this, but these are not reaching to this. So we have to change these orders 1, 2 and 3 so that everybody can reach. So 3 is the answer over here. Change the direction of edges showing the red such that each node can reach the node 0 capital. Input N5, connections this, change the direction. So we need to change the direction. The first and foremost thing, it is exactly like this problem. We have to convert it to graph first and then do some kind of BFS, but this is a directed. I guess we haven't solved directed problems. So I can do one thing. I can just go like this. The last problem that we solved, just create a list, create a, क्या बोलते थे यार इस लिस्ट को हम, what we used to call this list, bro? So let's create a graph out of this. So list of list integer graph is new array list adjacency list. Hey bro, we can't afford this much of gap, you know. Next time I won't have this much of gap. Adjacency matrix, yes. Now let's create an empty list out of it. So int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, and in this one graph dot add new array list, so that we will get an empty list at every position. So empty graph has been created at this point, and then we have to fill this graph. So for we have to fill this from this one, like this edge, but we cannot have like this dual edge because it is a directed graph. So we have to be careful about this part. So int array, let's add an edge over connections, and in this one we will iterate. So we'll take int u is equal to edge 0, which is the first element, 0th element, and then int v is equal to edge 1, the second element, the first element, if you can say. And then we have to get the uth element and add v. Okay, we cannot have the other side, so this is what we want. Lead code, namaskar dosto. Yes sir, but just for you bro, we are doing lead code. The AI is doing its part, that's why I thought what I can do in meanwhile, so I can solve some lead code. I'm so tired today, I thought we can get more tired and sleep very good. But then what we have to do? Do we have to visit each and every graph? Sorry, do we have to visit each and every node? We have to just check if we can go from 0. We can start, yeah, we can do a BFS from 0, go to 1. If yes, mark it visited, go to next node. If visited, if we can visit, mark it true. Rest, this 2 is already marked as not visited. Oh, I'm going in ulta. I have to go in ulta. We haven't done this, so maybe this part I have to confirm, is it right or wrong. I have to add edge in the adjacency list from a graph. In Java, bro, because this is something new, the concept directed wala. I know for undirected. This is correct. Adjacency source. This is what we have done, no? There is another way that I remember, thoda thoda. If anybody can help. Atharva. Just a second, guys. I need to change the thumbnail. We can count the nodes which are reachable from 0, but counting wouldn't help. No, it is a classic traversal problem, bro. We have to like start from this, mark as visited, move to next element. If can be visited, mark as visited. Next, move to this. If we can't go to any new node, then we have to change the direction, manipulate the graph, and move to this new position. So this is what we have to do. यही मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ. Considering what we are doing is wrong, we will do the normal things that we used to do. We need a visited array, new boolean of size n. Okay, and then we usually return DFS, and in the DFS function we pass this graph, we pass this visited. What else we have to pass? The initial element is obviously 0 because everything has to convert to 0, so we can pass that element 0. Okay, and it will return an int. Our DFS function should return an int, so public int DFS, and it will take graph, this list of graph, then boolean visited, and int node. Okay, and the DFS ka first thing is we have to create a queue, correct, but we have to first mark this first element as visited. So let's mark this node, so let's mark the first element visited and then move next. हम क्यू बनाते हैं ना पहले उसमें BFS. Sorry, I wrote DFS and I'm thinking in terms of BFS. What I used in the last problem? BFS भी यूज किया है हमने, DFS भी यूज किया है. So should we do it with BFS or DFS, guys? इन्होंने क्या दिया हुआ है? Topics, DFS, BFS both. So we can do this with both. This I wrote wrong. BFS. Let's do with BFS. No, BFS is little bit easy as in I remember BFS. Apart from that I don't remember BFS. तो हम क्या करते थे इसमें? Let's take a queue. So let's take a queue, array deck, because array decks are fast, and then queue dot we add the first element, q dot add current. Okay, q dot add node. Okay, and then this should come like here. Okay, and then while queue is not empty, we iterate on this particular queue, because 0 is been added to this first. So we have to pop that out, right? If I'm not wrong. Oh no, first we need queue size and then we can iterate on the while iterating on this. Okay. So int size is equal to queue dot size, and then for int I equal to 0, I less than this size, and I plus plus means we are iterating on the actual queue, and here int current is equal to q dot pop, q dot poll, not pop. Okay, q dot poll. This is what we will do, and this emptied element, what we will do with that. Now this is what the thinking part we have to do. We can count the thumbnails is better. Today's thumbnail is better. Thank you so much, brother. Shahid bro, thank you so much. DFS में stack काम आता है. Okay, we will try with both. Sorry, I can't help at that right time because I don't know about these containers and some other things. Yeah, it's okay, bro. बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट कुछ तो फट कुछ तो गिरा. मेरे को लगा स्ट्रीम बंद हो गया भाई. ट्रांसफॉर्मर तो नहीं पटा. Anyways, I live near some danger place. Bro, ये थोड़ा थोड़ा ही याद आ रहा है मेरे को. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था. We have solved so many questions on this. I should be this is an adjacency list. In terms of adjacency list, there is another way that we use. Let me see some problem that I have it in such similar way. Like this iteration we have to do. First node, okay, and then this, yeah, destination equal to node. So this condition will not need for sure, but this kind of a loop we will need. Okay, this we don't need here. This we actually need out of this. So I was correct in the beginning. And this for loop, this for loop is like west. Hey, I'm going in. अरे गलत जगह चेंज कर रहे हैं भाई. गलत जगह चेंज मार रहे. This will go. This will come out. Okay, and yeah, similar this thing like for graph node visited neighbor. So instead of this for loop, we need actually this. Okay, so neighbor graph get current. So, and it would be an array if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this would be an array. And on this neighbor, we have to check if each element is been connected. ना करे. सुबह सुबह बोले जनाब. शुभ शुभ बोले जनाब. ना करे. हमें कॉलेज वालों ने मैटर कर दिया. रिकर्शन के लिए दूसरों के पास जा रहा हूँ. वो लोग अच्छे से माइनर पॉइंट्स नहीं जाते. फॉर DSA व्हाट्स बेटर, CPP और जावा? Not doing DSA is the best option, bro. Always. Go to love Babbar. Yeah, अपना कॉलेज इज ट्रैश फुल भैया दीदी. अच्छा, मेरे को भी बताओ भाई. मैंने कभी ये कोर्सेज वोर्सेस नहीं किए कहीं से. So we need to actually the core thing to do here is like reversal, these red arrows. So how to detect these are like red arrows? गाना क्यों बंद हो गया? Okay. How we will find these when to reverse the order? Can anybody have the idea? We need the count of this reverse. So let me take int count is equal to 0. This we have to just increase somewhere. So usually there is a if condition that we use, and inside this if condition we do this count plus plus usually. uh, so I'm trying to think in terms of code. I'm not able to think. कौन सा कोर्स चाहिए, नाम बताओ, मैं देता हूँ रिकमेंडेशन. बीइंग्स 27 जॉबलेस आई कैन हेल्प. ब्रो यू स्टॉप सेइंग नेगेटिव थिंग्स अबाउट यू. तुम्हें ये पहले बोलना पड़ेगा आई गॉट अ जॉब, आई एम डूइंग जॉब. नेगेटिव थिंग्स बहुत जल्दी मैनिफेस्ट होती है. बी केयरफुल अबाउट व्हाइल यू टॉक नेगेटिव अबाउट योरसेल्फ. कौस्तुभ भाई, लव बब्बर ने कौन से टॉपिक्स अच्छे से कवर करे? आई एम नॉट श्योर. सारे के सारे अभी जावा डीएसए चालू है, सीरीज 70 80 90. बाप रे. These people are like making money out of students, which I really don't like. These people should make money from sponsors, not from students. I'm not sure. मैंने कभी देखा ही नहीं, मैं क्या ही बताऊँ उनके बारे में. We will just write the basic logic first. कि if not visited this particular current, okay, then forget about count plus plus. We will just mark it as visited. Okay, visited this current is equal to true, and we usually add this to, and we add this to our queue. So QUE dot add current. Okay, and यहाँ पे maybe we have to like do count plus plus maybe, and then return this particular count at the end. Return count. So these many traversals, reverse orders we have to do. So if not visited, then do this, do that. It will not work for sure क्योंकि मेरे को खुद को ही नहीं समझा है. Integer cannot be converted to int array. Okay, this is an integer. It should be neighbor. Okay, only one test case passed. Something maybe for 0. Okay, maybe we are, that means we are so far away from the actual logic. This part is straightforward. I'm confused about this part because it's a directed graph. There should be something else instead of this. So let me ask this Google जहाँ पे मैं पूछ रहा था, can I do like this in directed graph? तुझ्या नावाचं मी इनिशियल टाटू न गोंधळ. कंप्यूटिव बहन जो ये इतना मुश्किल वाला क्यों देता है मेरे को? So this, it's saying I can do this, but I'm still not sure. ठीक है, if we can do this, int count equal to 0, then we are like traversing the neighbors of this particular element, whatever we have added to the queue. What you guys are saying? उनका जावा में है वैसे रिकर्जन वाला, बस मैं C++ हूँ. ओके, नो हिस इट्स फ्री, ओके वीडियो फ्री डाल रखा है उसने, ओ नाइस नाइस, फ्री है तो देन बेटर। नीचे जाओ, सीपीपी की भी प्लेलिस्ट है, प्लेलिस्ट सेक्शन में है। नोप, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट कुणाल कुशावा। आई विल चेक आउट लव बब्बर। लगनाची खाई मजा लेकर आची आई। Bro, this traversal is something off according to me because I have added only one side of logic. Usually, what we do is like create a edge like this, like so it gives us a bidirectional thing. But then for directed, it's something different. मेरे को याद आ रहा है मैंने पढ़ा था, लेकिन अब याद नहीं आ रहा है कि कहाँ पढ़ा था. I guess it's wrong. There is some way to maintain a direction. भाई मैं एटम सॉन्ग सुन रहा था, एकदम से भगवान का गाना लग गया यार, मेरे को ही बुरा लग गया. थोड़ा पुराने गाने सुनते हैं. Nice. Only add you can see. No. What is this graph put if absent? Securely adds the directed edge. Oh, so SaaS today. No. SaaS is going on, bro. It's going on. Let's test. एक बार उसको भी टेस्ट कर लेते हैं. Thanks for reminding, bro. Is there some error? Because AI is doing the job, no? It's just few points that we pointed out yesterday. That's what I'm giving AI to fix it. Why it's not reloading? Reload, brother. Reconnect dev tools. And then again, I want to see the network calls. Okay. So this is fine. Now I have to give that this API call. So prompt, I know what this has missed. Now the API call is wrong for orders. We need to do paginated calls, and hence it should be infinite scroll. That means when I exhaust first 10 records, it should fetch next 10 records and add those at the bottom of the existing list. Also, our sync call has only fetched 21 records, as I can see those in the tables. Why that many only? So fix that. We are doing side by side, bro. Aditya Mishra ji. खूबसूरत हंसी जैसी होगी, दिलरुबा कैसी होगी, परी जैसी होगी. I hope it start working. It should not ask. It's adding the Okay, let it do its job. That's the only part is left now, and we will focus on this part now. Let me give this part and how to remember the order. Tell me in this code how do I remember the actual path. Bro, next time हम इतना गैप नहीं लेंगे. इसने तो सीधा यही दे दिया. This is something different that they have used. Okay, let's fix. Consider this is correct, and then we move ahead. And next part. आज कोई story time? Yes, sir. Bro, आज I have worked so much today. I have like created 4 different PRs on 4 different repos completely, like backend, frontend, then infrastructure as service. Then I want to see, yeah, there is some different auth that we are using. Auth 0 dot dashboard. Is this available? Yeah, this auth docs. ये documentation पढ़ा भाई मैंने आज बैठ के, क्योंकि I was facing one problem. It was a very simple problem. मैं तो बोलूँगा गैप टाइम में प्रॉब्लम्स रिविजिट करना चाहिए. यस सर, यस सर, यस सर. I have to leave job somehow, then I can focus on all those things. But it defeats the whole purpose of being good if there is no job. हमें येन भी भेजना पड़ेगा ना. Yes, int yen also we need to pass. Int yen, let's pass yen, and then where to use this. क्या बोल रहे हो तुम? भले ही न्यू सॉल्व ना. हाँ वही, that's what. I have to improve the workflow. I'm too off, it seems. Let's take the help now. Bro, tell me, am I on the right path? So am I on the right path now? Well, BFS traversal is correct, but the counting logic is not yet correct. Okay. What is this? What is this? जानम समझा करो. जानम समझा करो. Okay, we are correct almost. Not almost. There are some things. Let me fix those things जो मेरे को first view में correct लगी. So this should be here. This should be here as usual, and then not pass it here, not pass 0 as well, because we will start from 0. So let me remove both the things from here. That much is enough. Then add node, first node, and then this count is 0, correct? And it did something. Yeah, मैं बोल ही रहा था ना, यहाँ पे there should be something. So it has given us this. What is this new array v1? अच्छा, is this a direction that it's trying to maintain? Let's get this. What is this new int array? And it's storing v comma 1 and new int array u comma 0, like this. This is something new, that's why I wasn't able to think about it. That's fair. जानब समझ, अबे यार मैं कहाँ बदल रहा हूँ भैंचोद। इसको बंद ही कर देते हैं। यहाँ पे अपने को करना है न्यू इंट एरे v comma 1 and new int array u comma 0. Okay, so this is what, let me यहाँ पे गाने बहुत ही गंदे गाने लगे। Pass only this, visited here, queue is not empty. Then here he did okay, यहाँ पे now we will get int array of neighbors. What to do with these two values now? Int poll, correct, we polled it out, and this neighbor and reversal required age 1. What is this? मैंने भी रिकर्शन स्टार्ट करने के बाद यही करने का सोचा है, जब जब न्यू प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व ना हो कुछ दिन रिविजिट से मेरे को सीरियसली करना पड़ेगा, पुराने कंसेप्ट री इन्फोर्स हो जाएंगे। यस, मैं भी ऐसे ही 2 मिनट क्वेश्चंस देख के बाद लीड कोड देखने लगता हूँ। देन चैट जीपीटी है यूट्यूब पे। नहीं यार, वी वर ऑन अ गुड स्ट्राइक, यू नो, हमने बहुत अच्छे से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए थे, बट नाउ देयर इज अ गैप। सी, वी हैव सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन विदाउट एनी हेल्प, विदाउट एनी मच ऑफ अ हेल्प, बट दिस इज समथिंग न्यू। ये वाला पार्ट मैंने किया ही नहीं है, तो इट्स फेयर। जो पार्ट मैंने किया था दैट इज करेक्ट, दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट। अब रात में भाई की स्ट्रीम पे कॉमेडी करने आ जाता। ऐसे ना करे, करे करे भाईजान, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई, इंसान कहीं पे तो हल्का होए। गाइस काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम, आई मिस टू से, पहली बार मैं बोल रहा हूँ आज। गाइस लाइक द स्ट्रीम। मैंने पोल गलत डाला क्या? लेट मी फिक्स द पोल। कैन वी गेट 100 likes टुडे? पहले दफा। Riz, hello bro, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So this is not neighbor actually, this is what they are calling edge, and int neighbor actually becomes this age 0. Sorry, age 0 not 1, but then the reversal, I don't know this age 0, sorry age 1, sorry. this is another value that we have been putting. So this is the neighbor and this is the direction, if I'm not wrong. So maybe I can say this as a int direction. I just have to reverse it, age direction. Okay, this is neighbor and this is direction, that is fair. And then simply if neighbor not visited, then we have to mark the neighbor visited, add this neighbor and count plus plus. What's the point of this direction then? So we have to add this to count or what? शब्द नए सुनो, कुछ तो नया कहो, तू करे. This is mistake. Then this is wrong. Then it's saying add this to count, so it becomes count plus this direction. Okay, it should all pointed to 0 and not opposite to that. If anything is opposite to that, we will just reverse it and that becomes the count. Add node nahi, add 0. 0. Okay, but we took help. Implement अच्छा. Follow Gmail's next page token instead of reading only one response page. Stop when Gmail has no next 100 unique candidates IDs. It is too much. इसने implementation चालू ही नहीं किया अभी भैंचोद. Sorry, I'm abusing too much. ये डेवलपर बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस कहीं प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं एज आई एम लर्निंग जावास्क्रिप्ट लाइक रिलेटेड टू टॉपिक्स. पार्ट 1 एंड कर दिया है एरे ऑब्जेक्ट्स. डेवलपर बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस मतलब नहीं समझा मैं. Guys, kindly like the stream यार. We need to solve more questions on this directed graph. Reorder, this is solved. Reachable nodes with restrictions, so maybe this is a similar question. This is another question. These are very boring songs यार. क्या हो गया गाने को आज मेरे? Let me play some good music. ऐसा खो. Guys, kindly like the stream यार. आज क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? Like, what is the difference between closures and high order function? ये कोई कोड स्निपेट दिया है, उसका आउटपुट प्रेडिक्ट करना. Yes. So okay, I understood. The way to practice it using ChatGPT, bro. I have done using ChatGPT only. For example, closures, you have to practice the closures. Give 2-3 sample examples to ChatGPT and tell him, first teach me and then after that give me set of 5 questions. Solve those 5 questions and check which questions you are making mistakes in, and then in the next prompt give the ChatGPT that okay, give me the similar questions like I have made the mistakes in. So the ChatGPT will give you the similar questions in the same manner. So तुम जो mistakes कर रहे हो ना वो avoid होते जाएगा. So practice in that only. There is no other way. कहीं पे भी there is no practice sheets or anything like that. I've also faced the similar problem. Maybe we can create one, but there is no such thing right now to practice these things. ये काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा भाई? ये बकचोदी पे ले जा रहा है तब से. Yeah, seriously, there is no other way, bro. Guys, kindly like the stream, yaar. It even started the implementation. Okay, meanwhile, we'll focus on the next question. ये बॉडी कभी कभी रोक देती है फोर्स करके. मन में तो जोश है. Yes, for today though it's been like a hectic day for me. It happens, bro. The real test is when you are tired, and if you are still doing it, then you have done it. Reachable nodes with restrictions. So this is based on which topic now? I hope it should be based on graphs only. DFS, BFS, Union, Graph Theory. Yeah. Reachable nodes with restrictions. So there is a undirected tree with n nodes labeled from 0 to n minus 1. n minus 1 तक ही है, okay. You are given a 2D integer array edges of length n minus 1 where edges I, A to B indicates that there is an edge between A and B in the tree. Is it a tree? Tree is a graph. Graph is a tree. No. You are given an integer array restricted which represents restricted nodes. Return the maximum number of nodes that you can reach from node 0 using a without visiting a restricted node. So we don't have to visit these nodes. Note that node 0 will not be restricted node always. Okay, understood? So 0 to 1 restricted is 4 and 5. Okay. So from 0 we can go to 1, we can go to 2, we can go to 3. The diagram shows the tree. We have that 0, 1, 2, 3 are the only nodes that can be reached. Okay, from 0 to 0 also considering 1, we are counting it as 1. Okay, I understood. So do we need to create a graph out of this? So we need to create a graph. So list of list, this time integer, not integer, array. Graph is equal to new array list. APTP specs, APTP specs मतलब pod culture, this specs. Hey, let me check our codex is working or not. ए बेंचो, ये कितनी ऑप्शंस पूछ रहा है भाई. इसको मैं ये देता हूँ, टू बैन. मैकबुक स्पेक्स. ओके, मेरे मैकबुक के स्पेक्स है, इट्स M1 Pro चिपसेट, 32 GB रैम, 1 TB SSD, 16 इंच. Similar for int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, graph dot add new array list. Sorry, empty array list. Do we really need this? But we have to traverse, yeah, so that's fair. And then we'll mark the directions. No, not mark the direction, create the edges. So int array edge over this edges, and then int u is equal to edge 0, then int v is equal to edge 1, and then let's build the edge. So graph dot get u add v, graph dot get v add u. Okay, this is fine. And after this we have to like return BFS this time. And what all things we need to pass, there is a restricted as well. So should we pass or should we do it like here only? So what we will do, we will not write another function, we will write it here only. Okay, so we will have like q integer u is equal to new. I'm using always array deck because array decks are faster. We have seen that multiple times. Array deck, and then we also need a visited array. Okay, so boolean let's forget n over here. Boolean visited is equal to new boolean of size n is given, and then the first thing we need to do is q dot add 0. Okay, correctly added, and then visited 0, and mark this as true. And then there are two restricted, there are multiple restricted, so it's an array which has been given, so we have to mark those as visited true. So we have to like iterate on this for loop, int restricted on this restricted. So restricted, we will mark all those first as visited false. So visited restricted as true, sorry, not false, true, because we don't want to visit those again. Okay, now we have to actually count. So for that count, we will take count is equal to 0, and then while we have added already an element to queue, yes, then we can go and check on queue. While queue is not empty, we have to like do the iterations, and now inside this we will just poll this element out. So int current is equal to queue dot poll, so that we get the first element from the queue, and we have to like iterate on the queue. Now there are two ways to iterate now, because we have a graph, so we can have like int neighbor on graph dot get all the neighbors of this current element. Okay, and then what we have to do, we have to check if this current element is not visited. If not visited, this neighbor, not current neighbor, then simply we have to mark this neighbor as visited. Mark this neighbor, guys kindly like the streamer. So mark this as visited. We have to add this neighbor to queue dot add this neighbor. Okay, and then we have to increase the count plus plus here only, I guess. Okay, there is, and at the end of all this, we have to return count. Okay, and count will not start from 0, it will start from 1, because 0 is also considered as visited. So we will start from 1. If it is empty, so there should be a condition if this ages is empty before anything else. So this should become the edge case. If this ages dot length is equal to 0, then return 0. That means 0 elements can be visited. So let's see how many test cases works out. Ages length. What the fuck? Are we correct? Come on guys, एक ही बार में बेंचो एक क्वेश्चन रिवाइज किया and now we are good to go. Just one question we are required to revise. ऐसी गैर अरे बाबा जा रही तुम इसकी माँ का yeah, sorry, back to the messages. I missed some. गाना अच्छा हो तो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाता है भाई. क्या मस्त सा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किया, मजा ही आ गया भाई. एक ही झटके में प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया. अगर ये मिस्टेक भी नहीं होती LENGTH स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक, तो एक ही ट्राई में पूरा क्वेश्चन हो जाता. ये बॉडी कभी कभी रोक देती है, ये मैंने पढ़ा. बीच बीच में आंख लग जाती है और फिर से उठ के. व्हाट लैंग्वेज मीन्स जावा. मेरे को लगा मेरे को बोल रहे, मैं गाली दे रहा हूँ इसलिए. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लैंग्वेज. गाइज यार काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम यार. दिस इज लाइक न्यू रिकॉर्ड फॉर अस. आफ्टर 21 days I solved a problem in one go, like not even another try. I used MacBook Pro 14 M1 Pro 16 GB for 512 GB, still one of the best value. Yeah, it is bro. It is pod culture. Yeah, MacBook Pro yeah worth it है. अगर it totally depends on the kind of work you want to do. Like the stream, yaro guys, putting hardcore efforts into the stream. Yes sir, please like the stream. No use Linux. Yeah, true, use Linux, but you know, I also do editing and all those softwares also we don't get it on Linux. You have to go and find the substitutes for that. So that is also an issue. The Windows, if this is your main system, then the Windows should be like generic. You know, it should do almost all the tasks at mediocre level. Some tasks at higher level, but all the other tasks at mediocre level. Not even like Mac OS. Mac OS पे बहुत सारे काम हो नहीं पाते. A used MacBook Pro M1 16 GB is still one of the best value. Yes, you can purchase it, bro. 16 GB is fine. 512 GB is also fine. I took 1 TB because I record videos and all. The one video becomes 4-5 GB, 10 GB. So that's why I used to have that. How can meet Karu Linux Flex? आओ ब्रो आओ, हमें सिखाओ. चर्चा रे धमा हुस्न. Do tell me, can we use Adobe softwares on Linux? Hey, I'm seeing since then only 8 likes, bro. You are not liking the stream. क्या हो गया guys? Like करो stream को. Come on guys. This is the app that we are actually building. So if you guys have seen the thumbnail, the AI is taking too much of time. That's why I thought in meanwhile I can solve the lead code questions instead of wasting the time, and AI can do its fucking job, and it's not doing its fucking job. Do fast bro. इतनी देर में इसने बस टास्क शीट ही बनाई है और कुछ काम नहीं किया है. विंडो मैनेजर यूजर. सॉरी ब्रो कौस्तुभ, हम हैं भाई थोड़े से गरीब. आज एक लड़का डीवीएमएस प्रोजेक्ट लेके आया था स्ट्रीम पे. नाइस भाई, सी लैंग्वेज यूज कर रहा है, फर्स्ट से में. ओ नाइस यार. बोतल का नशा, बोतल का. गाइस काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम यार. व्हाट द फक इज हैपेंड विद यू? It's Wednesday night and you should be like on the fly. Let me meanwhile mark this question as done. Tell me guys, do you guys get confused when I switch tabs like this too often? It breaks your flow if you're watching it with some focus. Reachable nodes with restriction. Yes, solved with distinction. I always feel like someone is there behind me. हमने एज केस भी कर लिया है. दिस इज टू गुड. आई आल्सो डिड द एज केस एंड ऑल इन वन गो ओनली. Why it shows 0%? 78, 78, which is nice. Clap, we got claps in both, which is nice. OS update more left for Yamanpur. Yes, there are still updates are coming, bro. Recent update is this Siri has been integrated with the chat GPT. So if you go ask anything, it will go to chat GPT and all. But you don't need to be dependent on operating system updates, you know. Anyways, the Mac OS is fucked up. So you can focus on your work. The greatness of your programming language depends upon how many lines of code of your programming language have been into space. Yeah. किशन कुमार को हम रिप्लाई देते हैं. बड़े आई एम बिल्डिंग दिस एप्लीकेशन. कहाँ गया अपना डायग्राम कहाँ है? लेट मी शो यू द डायग्राम. So this is the app that I'm building, bro. It's almost done. Some of the few testing, I did some testing yesterday, and I've given those tasks to ChatGPT to fix it. So this is an orders hub. All the orders that I place from different sites, not just only Amazon, Flipkart, but there are different number of sites that I place order from. You can see I have placed order from this Milestore, and then some Instamart orders are also there, but something like that. So I wanted to have all those in one place along with the OTP and all the data. And the next things are like, want to see how much I'm spending, which orders are coming today, so that I'll be aware and I'll plan my journey accordingly, like office journey and all. So that's why I want this application first and foremost. And the next important thing is I have multiple dummy emails from where I place the orders. So I have given this option to connect multiple email accounts, and from those all emails, the orders will populate over here, only one row. So this is what I have built. It is a working prototype, and there are some issues that I'm fixing right now. So this is what I'm building. Kishan Kumar, how you integrated all the platforms in one? Basically, I'm looking into the emails, bro. Emails is the source of truth, and I have created some regex templates. Based on that, for example, this subject, it has order mention in this, so that means it's an email related to order. So all the emails in this thread, I'll just grab that, and based on the recent one, I show this. So this is the recent status. So this is what I'm doing over here. Next thing, I have so many things planned in this one. For example, to use AI agent to showcase just this logos of companies. Like there could be n number of companies. I cannot go and have the logos of all the companies. For example, for Amazon, I can have the logo saved in my database, but not for this milestone. What is this milestone? So I have to make an AI go and search for me this and add the logo over here. So it is very simple, bro. Through templates, I can show you in the back end if I can. The problem is most of the things are written by AI. That's why it's difficult for me to find out. Ghammaroge to yoge Rama Rama mit jaye gam. That's not here connected. No, it's from the Gmail import service. Yeah. So in this one, I'll simplify these things and then I'll explain, because currently this is AI का कोड. मेरे को to be honest गूगल का authentication integrate करने का बिल्कुल भी idea नहीं था. That's why I leveraged AI too much and then it became AI first project. What if application don't send email like due to some mail service issue? So for Android, I have another option to grab the notifications, but on iOS that is not available. So that's why I'm still thinking what I can do for iOS. But for Android, it's very easy. Even for Android, even email wasn't my first source of truth. I was considering notifications. But many companies send, all the companies send emails, bro. There is nothing. Email is the official document, so companies has to follow that thing. There is no company which doesn't send email. What your WhatsApp conversation, your in-app conversations, nothing is considered official. Only the emails has been considered as official. If you forgot about Epstein files, everything was in the emails only, and that's why it was official. एक deep question पूछूं? Yes sir, पूछो. Yes, deep. आस्किए. I like this kind of Hindi, where आस्किए, this kind of word. But good question, Kishan Kumar. And guys, kindly like the stream, yaar. I guess I need to have multiple monitors. एक monitor पे एक काम चलता रहेगा, and on the next monitor we can have our actual work going on. एक भी फाइल नहीं लिखी है भाई AI ने अब तक. क्या गांडू AI है भाई. Not a single file. We have solved 2 questions of lead code and he haven't written one file. He is still making changes in the this file. Task में modify task and all. हाँ भाई ले सब. yes ले, तू काम करके दे भाई. What do you think about how much you have improved from day 1 to 107 in the journey? Bro, I have there is like the most important thing that has been improved is like procrastination chala gaya hai. Now I have decided from this time, from 9:30 to 1 a.m. I have to do something, whatever it be. Maybe it is solving some problems, maybe it is creating some new project, or maybe studying some new concepts, system design, jo bhi Kubernetes and all. I'm just doing it, and I'm doing it. I'm leveraging the AI. Still, I'm being so confident. I'm noticing that in my day-to-day jobs as well, because in one of the KTs, I've seen the project was completely based out of Docker, and recently I did Docker, understand the Docker completely, and understood the commands and all. So I took a lead in that call, and I did like implemented jo bhi Docker containers images they installed, ran, and showed it to others. So it has become a really good thing. My goal is here. If you have read the description that I mentioned in the channel on the day 1 that I created, every piece of content that I'm doing, it should make me a good engineer. So that is what the whole point is. Not just me, all you as well. Because जब तुम लोग ये देखते हो, when you guys see somebody is doing something very easily in front of you, then the barrier in your mind also breaks. Not completely, but partially it breaks. While looking at this, like if you're seeing this guy has created an app like this, so next time you will think, oh, this is easy, this guy has done it, so I can also do it. So you can also do that. So it is breaking the mind barriers, like breaking our own boundaries. Justice for AI. AI, bhai main to na sehta. When the AI will rise, the first enemy they'll kill will be me. भाई अभी जस्ट स्प्रिंग बूट कंप्लीट किया है, अब क्या करना चाहिए? नाउ स्टार्ट क्रिएटिंग द प्रोजेक्ट्स ब्रो. प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ, अच्छा अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट बनाओ, मस्त मस्त कुछ भी बनाओ. लाइक दिस द वन प्रोजेक्ट दैट आई हैव क्रिएटेड इन स्प्रिंग बूट, मैंने बंद करके रखा है. दिस चार्ट ब्रेन ब्रो, it's the must AI project. I have never thought कि I'll create something like this. Let me start and let it interact with you all. It just talks with you in the chat. So this is a क्या बोलते हैं, this is an Java Spring Boot application that I've created. So build things bro. Like I heard a boy who built an application where you get message from all the social platforms, like from WhatsApp, Messenger, and so on, like most of them in one application, and he sold the application. Do you have any idea on how? Bro, wait, my application is running. I did exactly similar thing. Kishan Kumar has texted. Now see, I have created one chat brain. See, the text messages are coming on my name on behalf of me. All those messages are coming from a chat brain. So not just YouTube chat. If I go to Discord and somebody text on Discord, bro, it would not consider my message as well, I guess. Let's test. So I have integrated LinkedIn, Discord, and YouTube. So it will skip on my messages. If somebody new person texts something over here, I'll get a notification in this YouTube chat. So it is just their public APIs that we have to leverage. And whenever we have to keep triggers on that, my application is running, so it will show the triggers. इसने capture किया क्या? Yes, इसने message capture किया, you can see, but it has ignored the message because there are some restrictions. Test message from Discord. We can take this, has become very easy things, bro. You can refer to a repo of this if you want. ये जो लोग बोलते हैं स्प्रिंग बूट कंप्लीट करा है, इसका क्या मतलब? लाइक कोर्स करते ब्रो, you can ask them, because I till this date I can't say that I have completed Spring Boot. I have so many doubts running continuously in my mind that I need to read about those, work on those. Text something Kishan bro, you will get a response and you will understand क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे. ब्रो एक भी फाइल नहीं लिखी यार, क्या चूतियापा चल रहा है भाई इसका, बहुत नाटक हो गया भाई. He sold the application for 250 crores. He was from Assam, I guess. बताओ क्या नाम था उसका, हम कुछ सर्च कर लेते हैं. बहनचोद, ऐसे तो चीज हमने भी बनाई है. बताओ बताओ, डू यू नो इट्स नेम ब्रो? किशन कुमार. Guys, kindly like the stream यार. Let me paste your message over here. अच्छा, Assam.
This young genius from Assam, who is a school dropout, just sold his app for rupees 416 crore. Meet the 26-year-old Kishan Bagaria. Hailing from Assam.
Kishan Bagaria. It's the same name as you, bro. Kishan Bagaria. See you at Beeper. He sold this.
He completed his primary education at Don Bosco School in Dibrugarh. He then studied at Alvison Academy, Dibrugarh till class 10. Now, ever since he was 12, he had a keen interest in creating innovative tech gadgets. So rather than attending college,
Yash Mishra, hello, hello. I'm scared and excited at the same time. They are going to send me the joining letter or whatever it is called tomorrow. I just got a message from them. Congratulations, bro. Hello, everyone. I forgot to say. It's okay, bro. You gave us the good news. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulate Yash, bhai. Congratulate Yash. Congratulations. हमने उसी दिन किया है, but still. Now you got the official letter. Are you happy with the joining letter? Whatever the document that they have shared, are you happy with that? No, I don't know, but it was an article from the news. मुबारक आयश भाई. भाई ये देखना पड़ेगा. What the fuck is beeper? We are like really underestimating the power of the small automation applications that we build. Like I have so many built for myself, but if we take any one of that and sell it, it's a gold mine. It can become gold mine. Uh, it's a mobile application, so let me copy. आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी. It's a mobile application. We need a mobile phone, and we have luckily mobile phone. So let's install this application over here. Or not here. आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी. Let's see what this beeper is. Based on performance, the boss also said I might have to go to Korea as well, but it's a talk of the future. But yeah, that's nice. That's nice, यार. Good. बहुत ही बढ़िया. A heart for you, bro. Korea, तो it could be your. You can flourish there, bro. In Korea, based on your skills that I know about you. Put some light of knowledge on us. Yes, sir. बताइए. They are going to pay me 8K for the first month and then 25 to 30K from the next month. That's nice. That's a really good start. Guys, kindly like the stream, yaar. I'm like struggling to get likes today. What happened? Like, क्या हुई today? आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी. विशाल निकुम, hello, hello, sir. How are you, sir? कैसन बा? Any good news, brother? बहन चोद क्या है? पुश करते जा रहा है कोड. Let's see. This is some app similar to something. Not, I don't know what does it have, but it's simple. Somebody is saying, and it's been sold to 250 crores. Some guy from Assam has sold this to 250 crores. लोग कहते हैं मगर मैं तो नमकीन बटर. ये रिप्लाई करना क्यों बंद करती है? जब भी विशाल आता है ये रिप्लाई करना बंद कर देता है. आई हैव ट्रेंड इट बेस्ट ऑन टू रिप्लाई विशाल. Continue with an email. Adan, hello bro. Aditya Mishra, are you using load balancer in your SaaS? Abhi nahi, it is just a MVP1. MVP1 is just MVP1 means proof of concept. It's about the proof of concept only. So this means my application is working, my core logic is working. That's what I want from this. So 0. Hello, notification is it's a emulator, we don't care. Yeah, what is this beeper? 250 crore, really? Like I still refuse to believe this. Use one once the SaaS has multiple app instances early on a managed reverse proxy load balancer in front of the API is usually enough. ardenpythonanywhere.com. क्या है ये? Bro, send it on. Okay, we can connect all. Okay, it's one place for all the notif. It is very easy to build, bro. I have built something. I have shown you, na. This chat brain is working like this. I have connected Discord. Every message from Discord is been pinned into this chat. Every message from LinkedIn, I get a notification that somebody has texted you on LinkedIn, and also from this. How's it going? If you want feedback, tell us. Review UI. Acha, my web page. Okay, you found a way to paste a URL in this one. How is it going, bro? It's going really good, brother. We can connect multiple accounts, and then what? We get. Okay, let's see the screenshots only. अपने को log in करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Sign out. It's going good, bro. हवा तुम्हारा क्या चल रहा है, विशाल भाई? 3.8 रेटिंग. मैं बोल रहा हूँ विशाल को भी, कुछ बनाते हैं बहनचोद, कुछ बेचते हैं, कुछ भी बना बना के लोग करोड़ों छाप रहे. कब तक ऐसे हजारों में कमाते रहेंगे? विशाल सुनता नहीं लेकिन. अच्छा, it just clean modern chat experience. How is it like? Join the best chat app on earth. Safely starts with understanding how developers collect and share your data privacy and security practice. Data safety nahi hai. You want to read about chat with anyone you want on any chat network communication message. It's very simple, bro. They have leveraged. He has leveraged the APIs of these applications. Like for example, I'll show you Google Cloud API that I'm leveraging. There are many things. Google Cloud Console, and if you go, you can, for example, take the chart from YouTube live stream. That is what I'm doing. YouTube v3 API v3 dismiss. See this, and there is some quota to avoid losing access. Dismiss. So this one is on my other account because I'm using some other account. Google Cloud Console. Every company has क्या बनाए? अरे I have things made already. We have to just make it good. Like this application. ये तो मैंने ऐसे टाइम पास के लिए बनाया है. So I'll show you, bro. विशाल. No thanks. So ये अपना ऐप कहाँ गया? एक सेकंड में दिखा रहा हूँ विशाल. मैं राइट क्लिक कर रहा हूँ मोबाइल इंटरफेस पे. वाह, तो इसकी माँ का अनइंस्टॉल हो जा भाई. मैं मोबाइल इंटरफेस पे राइट क्लिक कर रहा हूँ अनइंस्टॉल बटन ढूंढने के लिए. Guys, kindly like the stream. Did I missed? How is it going? UI and performance, but the platform don't provide the APIs that it provides, bro. मैं तुम्हें दिखा रहा हूँ ना, मैं तुम्हें दिखा रहा था. पहले से ही निगेटिव टोन में ना जाया करे. आप पता है सब कुछ होता है अवेलेबल इंटरनेट पे. यूट्यूब API v3. The one that I know that I'm showing to you, I'm not sure about others. So this is the API that I'm using. If I go to manage, I hope it does not show any key directly. So quotas. So see, it gives, I'm using this queries per day, only that much. They have so many other things you can search, videos, comments वगैरह, you can सब कुछ तुम API के through fetch करके use कर सकते हो. There is just restriction on quota, but you can still edit this quota. You can go and edit this quota. So I have 10,000 quota, and that is enough for my one stream. Like I have wrote some logics so that it would be hit once in a while, not always for every chat. So see, you are getting some messages. इसकी माँ का सब मैंने यस करके रखा है, ये काम क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? I have so many ideas, bro. मैंने कितने सारे प्रोडक्ट बना के रखे हुए हैं, उसको बस अच्छे से if we package it very good, we can sell it. But the platform don't provide API keys. Like the stream, yaro. Yes, guys, kindly like the stream. How can we write a code that can be scalable and updatable in the future? We have to follow the design patterns. That is where the experience comes into picture. So if you have experience, then based on that, you can write the code. Even if it's AI is writing that, if you are keeping an eye on that, because I am seeing most of the code AI has written, I'm just deleting that part and adding my own code or giving my own instructions, do like this, do like that, because I have little bit of experience, and that is what I'm trying to leverage over here. Arale Carter. Hello, bhai. My name is Harsh. Hello, Harsh. Welcome to the stream. I'm kind of curious. What's your through process when starting out building an app? So whenever I start building any app, I first let me close this. I create. I'm a front-end developer since many days. So if I can see UI first, Scratch UI, that is also fine for me. So this really helps. Earlier I used to draw it using pen and paper, but the same images I gave to Claude, and Claude gave me a Scratch UI. So this basic UI is fine, and based on that UI, I segregate the tables. Like I come to a conclusion. I wrote what all the database, all the tables that I need, but after that I cut out all the non-essential tables out, and I only kept 4 tables in this scenario. One with like 2 one too many, 3 one too many cardinalities. So that is more than enough for me to start with an app, because first MVP has to be the easiest one. You have to keep the context, keep the scope as minimal, as easy as possible, because if you try to do many things at first in the beginning, then you will lose out on your core idea that you have or core feature that you want to build. In this one, for example, my core feature was to bring all the orders from different platforms under the hood, and that part I did, and that is working correctly. So it's the end of my first MVP, but I found some mistakes and while doing testing and all. So that's what I'm fixing today. Correct? So this is how you can keep your scope minimalistic. So this is the thought process. Once you design the database, once you get the database design correctly, based on this you can go to code. If you are using code first approach, you can easily create the entities out of it. Right now I'm using Java Spring Boot. So first and foremost thing I did was to create these tables, these entity files, and establish the connection between them, and then created a Docker for the database, connected that database to the application, and all my tables were created. And now on top of that, whatever the AI builds, it will not change my tables, that for sure I know. And because I gave the AI the starting point of my own thought, so that every next piece of code will be completely intact within my range. I can go and understand that piece of code and change that. So that can be a process that you can follow. Bro, I'm making project like something like Truecaller for iPhone. Could you please guide little bit? I'm using React Native. Bro, iPhone के लिए कुछ भी बनाना is tedious task, bro. Apple, iPhone, any if you try to go into any Apple environment na, they like restrict you on every fucking step. So bro, you have to take the help from the expert, because I'm not expert in that. If you want something for Android, I can tell you, but not for iOS. Sorry, brother. Not Notanki. Name is Notanki. On iPhone Truecaller style apps, you need a call kit, call directory extension. iPhone is not a multitasking operating system, if you know iOS. So you cannot draw over another app. The simple things that we have on Android, like bubble up, bubbling notification, or draw over another apps, that is not possible in iOS. So maybe I don't know how you will manage that. iOS only lets you preload, block, label numbers, not read live calls, freely built RN app plus native React OS extension first. Yeah, AI is giving you some suggestions. Do we use AI to write the code? It depends on your goal. If your goal is to create the prototype, if your goal is to like create some app for yourself or some business purpose, and you want prototype as soon as possible, Mrinmoy, then you have to use AI. But if your goal is to learn something new, then you have to like keep the AI usage marked at some percentage, maybe 10%, 20% AI only you should use in your process, and rest you have to write it. Maybe even that also works if you give some command prompt to an AI, and it gives you a code, but you don't just copy that code, you just write by looking at that code, write by your own when you are learning something new. So that makes a complete uh, like decision making thing. What is your purpose? Then you can decide how much AI you should use. Still, if you would be me, how would you approach it? Bro, I'll first will have a long 1 hour therapy session with ChatGPT to understand what possible ways of doing this particular thing is like present. And then if ChatGPT are suggesting something, then I'll do my own research ki, what all things are possible. Because right now, the only thing gray area is like checking out the possibilities, difficult possibilities. बाकी सब तो AI कर दे रहा है, तो that you should check out. Because do you think anybody haven't tried, even the Truecaller haven't tried, might not have tried creating the Truecaller app for iOS? So while doing this application as well, why I switched to emails? Because of iOS only. iOS doesn't let you read the notification, but in Android you can easily go and read the notification. So that's the problem I have. Brunmai, I know the backend architecture but can't able to code it, like writing a route properly. Should we use AI? I know MVP properly. I know backend architecture, but see, I'm again asking you: is your goal is learning something new? Are you a student who want to learn, or are you someone who want to build something and want to sell it out? क्या हो तुम? At which position are you? The AI is giving the technical answer on behalf of me. You can refer to this as well. इसने करा नहीं करा? Student second years. Then don't use AI, bro. Use only 10%, 20% AI in your complete workflow. Don't use 100% AI. Your goal is not to create any application or anything. Your goal is to learn something new. And while learning, I'll suggest you strongly not to use AI, or at least use AI 10 to 20% max, not more than that. Mrinmoy. Guys, kindly like the stream, yeah. I'm not seeing that many likes today. Maybe because I'm using AI that much. Can that be a reason? Let me reload the application. कल मेरा ऑफिस है सुबह सुबह, और मैं अभी बकचोदी कर रहा हूँ यहाँ. Okay, at least we are seeing this page. Yeah, infinite scroll is also working. The backend return an invalid response. Uh, what invalid response? Okay, this infinite scroll is at least working. That is what I wanted to have. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is enough for MVP one for me. I just landed. I just landed a backend dev role full time at and startup in my third year. Now, how can I level up? Bro, just start working there. वहाँ पे connect, make good friendship with the seniors. The seniors will teach you the most rather than in compared to any teacher or any course or any book. Your seniors will teach you more. So get in contact with them, watch them how they do the job, learn from them, and side by side keep studying as well, like lead code, whatever the things that you are trying doing already, you can keep doing that as well. What should be the approach to learn it properly? Like watching the code, understand, write it on my own. Practice is the best way to understand or learn anything in at least in the coding part. So practice is the one thing, bro. And always start with the minimal, like easiest part of that particular topic. Don't just start with something difficult, something complex, something really new. Try to go step by step, because I have seen people like getting into different kinds of FOMO. So don't do that. Start with easier concepts, make the things simpler to understand. Use AI to learn on steroids. That's how you can use, and go from zero to hero, like stepwise, and focus on only one thing at one time. Don't just skip on stones, like so one day this technology, another day maybe another technology. No, is moving from perm one stack to spring. Yeah, see, again this is an good job, or you already got a job, bro. Just focus on whatever the skill, whatever the tech stack you got in your first job, that becomes your core tech stack. So focus on that only. Now don't look here and there. मैं इस पे मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को कुछ वीडियो बनाना पड़ेगा, सब लोग आके should I move from this to that. I'm learning full stack development through doing mini projects. Should I do that or should I watch no, 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 should do don't watch tutorial. जो कर रहे हो that is good, bro. uh, do the projects, that is best. Do mini projects, that is always best. And guys, please like the stream, yaar. Kindly like the stream, don't do this to me. Press the like button. It doesn't, I'm not asking you to subscribe to the channel yet. By liking the stream, you join the community. You don't have to do anything. You will get whenever I'll be streaming next time, you will get a notification or maybe a suggestion on your YouTube feed or shorts feed that this motherfucker is live again, so that you can again tune in, join in, see what we are doing, and also try to collaborate. If you like what I am doing over here, then you can think about subscribing to the channel. But till then, a like would be more than enough. So that's why kindly like the stream. आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी. I want to see which page it's going to, because there are only 21 records. If I go in the backend, did we fetch Docker? Yes, how many records we have? Let's see that. Docker execute in the integrated terminal, container ID /bin/bash, give me bin/bash, and then MySQL -u, and user is environment. What is the user? User is this user -p, password is this. If you guys think by looking at this password you will be able to log into this application, then you are really silly. Then show databases, order sub, use this show tables orders. I want to see what's all. Select star from orders. So we have still 21 records, so that is the cap that we have right now. Maybe I need to fix this part, syncing part, because it's a Google API. उसमें कुछ ना कुछ तो है, मेरे को जाके documentation पढ़ना पड़ेगा, which is like a thing, mind blocker for me. I don't want to go and read another documentation now. I simply make the design in Excalibur and then ask AI to give me the code like a Prisma schema or any code based I see, understand, and put in my no. First step is correct. Second step is wrong. Third step is wrong. Fourth step is completely wrong. You are defeating the whole purpose, bro. You are in the learning mode. While learning, you should not get all the code from AI. Kindly stop doing this. You are doing bad with yourself. You are doing so worse. Don't stop doing that. Get some help. My seniors say I already know more than them, as I come from a Rust ecosystem. Okay, Rust is something on different level. They suggested me to make something on side with job, like some kind of product, to learn more. Ask, I know more already. Yes. Always something, building something on the side is always a good way. Correct me. So you are making a design in Excalibur. You are in the second year, so I'm assuming you know system design. If not, then which kind of design you are making? I'm not sure. Okay, that is okay. You are using Excalibur till here, it is fine. But then also go one level deep. You need to know LLD, like low level system design. In that, you have to plan the code. Which entities you will have, which files you will have, which services you will have, which controllers you need to write, what kind of methods you want from that controller. Okay. The LLD, if you are doing it for backend, mostly we do it for the backend. You just figure out first the databases. Second, the APIs that you really want, like really want, not all the APIs like user logout kare ye wo, no, only basic core APIs you list down. That can be 3-4 APIs that you can list down. Same with the database tables, like I have done over here. I have showed you like this. And after once you get this idea, in the code step wise, I have seen the freshers, like they generate ton of code using only one prompt, like in the beginning only. You can't understand that much of code. Even this much of experience I have, I can't even understand what AI is writing. Unless or until something fails, I don't have a ability to go and debug that code as well. So stop doing that part. Go very simple. Like first you figured out what entities you want. Only make those entities. Don't think कि कौन क्या सोचेगा मेरा project देख के I'll feel uncool. No, you are in the learning phase. You try to make all the possible mistakes that you can do while you are learning, because एक बार job join करोगे और वहाँ जाके mistakes करोगे, you won't be able to afford those mistakes. So do the mistakes right now. Create the entities, write the code by yourself. Once that is done, push that. Okay, that is your first comment. Okay, I have created entities. Nice, first simple code. Only 4 files has been pushed. That is good. Okay, you learn many things from those just 4 files. After that, maybe you want to write, for example, any API. So maybe start with the simple controller. Just add a method which is returning some dummy JSON. Okay, that is your second step. This is very simple baby steps. That is done. It is returning simple dummy JSON. Push that particular code. You understand something new, because I'm telling you, when you are learning for the first time. Okay, then do like write a service. From service, this time return dummy JSON from service. Call that from controller. Push that code. You understood service. Then maybe for the database, write a repository. Try to get the data, simple data from your database, like maybe select all wala query, and send that data from repository to service to controller, and that's it. Test that part. If it's work, then done. you understood a complete life cycle of this API architecture. Then you learn on top of that. So this is how you should take baby steps while learning. Are you using React Native for the app? Yes, yes, yes. And if you see my last few projects, like 3 4 projects that I did mostly with me, like without using AI or with using very less AI. At some places I was just writing the code that AI has shown, but I was writing with my own hand. So that's how you have to grow. You cannot, if you are seeing me writing all the code with AI, because I have done 4 5 projects by myself, other than my office work. So I'm now at that position ki, I can do this at least for the front end. I don't have to learn something new in the front end. I can manage. Fun fact, you can also use Java and React Native. Okay. I don't want. I'm good at JavaScript, bro. Java is something new for me. मेरा नहीं यार, ऐसा करना है, TMC चैट ब्रेन मिसिंग। अच्छा, मैं तुम लोग यही समझ रहे तो मैं उसको ऐड कर देता हूँ। आई फिक्स दैट। आई रियली लाइक द कौस्तुभ ब्रो। कौस्तुभ इज वेरी चिल ब्रो। लीड कोड तो हम भूल ही गए यार। लीड कोड के क्वेश्चंस हमने कर दिए। वेयर आर वी ऑन द लीड कोड? मे बी 92 क्वेश्चंस। आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी, ये क्वेश्चन मेरे को मजा आ गया भाई सॉल्व करके। दिल खुश हो गया। अभी मैं इतना मस्त सोऊंगा आज, माँ कसम। 93 हो गया। 100 जल्द से जल्द करना है। सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट? काउंट द नंबर ऑफ कंप्लीट कंपोनेंट्स। आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी। This one, Asha, complete components as in this. We have solved this kind of question, I know. What topics it is based on? BFS, DFS, graph. Yeah. So we can solve that, but not today. Or should we today? A new version of ChatGPT is available, bro. I'm in between of some work, bro. Don't ask me to install a new version in between. Which degree have you completed? Which degree? I have completed BTech, bro. BTech a while ago. You are used to JS and Java is new to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a front end developer. I was a front end developer and I used to use React. I've used Angular much of my professional career life. And now I'm new to Java and I'm new to Java backend Spring Boot. I've learned whatever the Java I know, I've learned in front of you on those 100 days of work, live streaming. बिफोर दैट आई ओनली नो कि हाँ जावा थोड़ा बहुत आता था। एंड कॉलेज टाइम पे मैंने एक प्रोजेक्ट किया हुआ था जावा में। I read particularly backend system like how repo is connected to database and many more in order to understand the theory without any bro, you are in second year. Why you are jumping the topics? I really not sure why you guys are doing this. Are you guys in some kind of a race competition or what? You are in second year. You should take care of all the things that has been teaching you, like taught you in the college. जो भी टॉपिक्स कॉलेज में सिखा रहे हैं, ट्राई टू बी गुड एट दोज। सबको फर्स्ट ईयर में ही एप्लीकेशन बनाना है, सेकंड ईयर में स्टीव जॉब्स बनना है, थर्ड ईयर में कॉलेज छोड़ के निकल के कुछ बड़ा करना है। ऐसे नहीं होना ना होता भाई। फॉलो द स्टेप्स ना, जो भी तुम्हारे कॉलेज में दिया गया है, जो भी सिलेबस है तुम्हारा, फर्स्ट become good at that. Once you do that, अगर टाइम बचता है तो do other things as well, because unless or until you do your fundamentals really good, you are going to struggle at every point in time. Now it stopped doing what it should do. So I think I should give AI a pause over here. Yeah, it already stopped. Now I have to fix other things. सब कोड भी साले ने पुश कर दिया ना. ये यूज ऑर्डर्स बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेट कर दिया इसने. चूतिया AI. इतना कोड लिखेगा तो कैसा. सेट ऑर्डर्स हैज नेक्स्ट करंट. दिस वी रियली डोंट नीड दिस. ऐसे नहीं होता ये पेजिनेशन सेट. दिस इज रॉन्ग. Reset what the fuck. This is also wrong. Load generation current. This has been flagged. Let's see order service. तो मैंने इसको बोला था API error. No. Create my own. Implement handle error hook this time, and we'll use that here. These things I don't really want. Home screen is fine. Types, okay, these are all the types. Onboarding screen I'm not sure. Splash screen ठीक है. यहीं पे गड़बड़ है सब. Bottom navigation, या bottom navigation में I see there is one problem. This text, why you need another text. The backend return an invalid response. We don't have to. अपने को यूजर को कुछ गलत मैसेज देके लाल मैसेज दिखा के परेशान नहीं करना है. We have to keep this with us. Home tabs, okay. This I can still accept. Spending overview हमने डाला ही नहीं है तो कोई बात ही नहीं है. ठीक है. I'll do fixing this all of those things end में, बाद में, मतलब ऑफलाइन जाके. तुम्हारा टाइम ज़्यादा वेस्ट नहीं करूँगा. कहाँ तक मैंने पढ़ा था मैसेजेस. Where do you work currently? I have pasted my LinkedIn profile in the chat. I'm not supposed to say my company names again and again. It's not really correct ethics wise. You can refer to my LinkedIn profile and you can see where do I work. क्या क्या किया है मैंने ज़िंदगी में. हाँ तो अब बताओ फ्रेशर के लिए कितना फ्रंट एंड आना मांगता. फ्रेशर के लिए you should be able to create a simple single page application. That is more than enough. Without AI, with AI you should create forms, basic CRUD operations, navigation, routing. You should know how life cycle works. Life cycle management works in, maybe if you are referring to Angular, then you should know how component life cycle works in Angular. So that's basic things that you should know. Other to rest is all JavaScript and TypeScript that you should be aware of. How do I practice coding with agents in my IDE? I have only used ChatGPT, Gemini and Claude, but only through their websites. So for that you have to log in with there for codex. For if you want to use ChatGPT in this particular project, in this particular repo, then you have to use this command codex, enter. It will start a new chat for you, and it will take the context of whole application. It still have your context of the application. So that's how you can use codex. For other thing, for Claude you have to do Claude, and for Gemini you have to do AGY. So it will start a session for you. It will ask, do you want to trust this folder? Yes, and go ahead. It will give you all the agents over here. So that's how you can use, bro. Now these are integrated with your application. For anti-gravity specifically, you can use anti-gravity tool, anti-gravity IDEA. So you get all the anti-gravity features in this one. Then next one is Claude. You can use Claude desktop application and go there, and in that one there is a code. क्या बोलते कोड में जाओगे तो you can directly connect your current repository with that Claude application, similar to It's exactly similar in ChatGPT also. In ChatGPT, there is an option for Codex. You can install Codex as a separate app. So I have a Codex running. Yeah, I have Codex running. So see, this is Codex. Whatever I'm doing here in Codex, everything gets marked into the application as well. So it's up to you, whatever the way you want to use. Yash. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is in the chat. Bro, can you give advice? I have done BCA now. I'm confused. Should I go for MCA private any college or prepare for CUPT PG MCA? Go for a good college, bro. ऐसे वैसे college में जाने से अच्छा है. Take some 3-4 months का time and prepare well and go for always better college really helps in long term, in short term as well. भाई सेकंड अरे कहाँ गया भाई. अरे यार भाई सेकंड ईयर में हम रोल करना सीखे थे. चैट बाय फंडामेंटल्स ही मीन्स CN OS DBMS सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग. यस, फंडामेंटल शुड बी गुड. In college, teacher doesn't know what yes stands for in see teacher का काम only मैं तुम लोगों को बताऊँ. It's very misconception what teacher should know and what should they teach in especially in engineering college. Consider it as a dam, you know. There is a dam. Engineering is a, or whatever the learning you are doing, it's a dam. Teacher job is to just open the dam क्या बोलते gate for you. You know, a teacher's ka job is not to bring all the potential water present in other side and bring it to you. No, it's your job, it's your capability, how much potential you have to learn that. Teacher's job is just to introduce you to the operating system, introduce you to the C++, introduce you to all these chapters, all these topics, and it's up to your curiosity, it's up to your potential how much you can go in depth in that particular topic. सो टीचर को सब कुछ पता होना इज नॉट नेसेसरी. टीचर को इनिशियल पता होना इज वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. टीचर शुड इंट्रोड्यूस यू वेरी वेल टू अ न्यू टॉपिक. दैट इज व्हाट अ जॉब ऑफ टीचर इज इन इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस. भाई जी DSS शीट मिलेगी क्या? मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड पे लिंक शेयर किया. इट्स नॉट अ DSS शीट ब्रो, इट्स माय नोशन नोट्स जो मैं मेंटेन कर रहा हूँ. किसी ने मांगा तो मैंने दे दिया है. मैं इसको अच्छे से बना के आई एम क्रिएटिंग वन ऐप ऑन दैट वन एज वेल. कहाँ गया वो? आजा मेरे राजा तुझे जन्नत दिखाऊंगी. सो उसका भी काम चल रहा है. इट्स अ डिटेल लिस्ट विथ नोट्स. इट्स नॉट अ शीट और समथिंग. इट जस्ट फेच ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स बेस्ड ऑन पर्टिकुलर क्या बोलते हैं उसको, pattern in graph. For example, graph may have different patterns, and that's how I am going in my studies as well. All the problems based on one particular pattern, I want to solve all those problems, or maybe partially, but I should have a list of all the problems based on that particular pattern. A same problem can repeat multiple times in different patterns because similar problem can be solved using multiple patterns. So that is how my Notion list has been built, and that is how I'll build my own sheet. TMC chat brand. Good. You are now learning, bro. Kaustubh. Ashu Sharma. Ashu Sharma was your name. भैया मैं बैकएंड का लेक्चर देख रहा हूँ. तो मुझे गाइस पहले लाइक करो यार. तुम लोग मेरे को बात करवाने लगा रहे हो इतना, लेकिन तुम लाइक नहीं कर रहे हो स्ट्रीम को. काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम. आई रियली वांट टू सी एटलीस्ट 25 लाइक्स बिफोर गोइंग टू स्लीप. काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम. भैया मैं बैकएंड का लेक्चर देख रहा हूँ तो मुझे चीज़ें समझ आ रही है. मैं कोड भी कर रहा हूँ. मैं स्ट्रक्चर तो समझ आ रहा है, पर कुछ सर्विसेज का कोड क्रैम कर रहा हूँ. क्रैम मीन्स कॉपी कर रहा हूँ. क्रैम कर रहा हूँ, कॉपी कर रहा हूँ. या दैट इज फाइन. हमारे टीचर एक बोला, वी यूज्ड टू हैव जावा टीचर इन कॉलेज. So she used to say, that time to no AI was there. So she used to say, whatever I am writing here in code in classroom, even if you don't understand it, just copy me. Like write whatever I am writing, write with your own hands in your own compiler and one day you will understand it. So that really happens. Whatever the lectures you are following, just follow those till the point you understand what is going on. There will definitely come a point where you will start to understand each and everything. So be patient while learning. अपने को पेजिनेशन तक आता है इन रिएक्ट, बाकी हुक्स वगैरह चाय के साथ later. Hooks is important, and redux and all those are like important concepts. How you pass the props from child. There are very specific questions in React interviews. They ask like there is some concept na duplicate DOM और क्या बोलते हैं उसको DOM virtual DOM in React. So interviewer asks you virtual for sure. If you are going in React interview, they'll ask virtual what is virtual DOM, how what is props drilling, how to pass props from child to third parent, fourth parent, all those things. Based on Redux, they'll ask. And thode mote they'll ask how to implement particular API or something. And then there is like use memo, huh? Yeah, how to maintain states. What are like three ways? Not they'll say three ways. How many different ways to implement like maintain states and all those things they'll ask. So these are very frugal questions. Always they'll ask. Okay, thanks. That seems easy. Yes, sir. It is easy. Yes, it is very easy. See, I'm doing this in front of you. It clears a mind clutter for you. Because if you guys see me doing these things easily, next time you will not think or procrastinate about it like, no, this is difficult or this is hard, I'm not gonna, like, passively you do all those things. Now you know this is very easy. Next time you will see, this is bande ne kar liya, main bhi kar hi lunga. Hey, somebody took my like back. I'm asking you for the likes and guys are taking the likes back. ऐसे ना करे भाईजान. अरे 7-8 मेन पॉइंट्स है तो है उसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. यस. एंड समवन टोल्ड मी दैट टेक गाइज डोंट टेक माय लाइक बैक्स यार. लाइक कर दो यार, ऐसे ना करे प्लीज. लाइक द स्ट्रीम. And someone told me that take admission from anywhere where the degree is genuine and low fees. Don't waste a year for preparation. Yeah, true. Your years in preparation really counts in when you get little old. After 25 you will really feel that why did I wasted my 1 year over here. I'll take my leave. Yash is saying not me. May slumber come with fulfillment and your dream be lit with a brightly brimming moon surrounded by drifting glowing clouds in the clear sky. Good night, Yash. चैटबॉट मेरे एग्जाम्स खत्म हो गए. भाई मैं 27 का हूँ. मैं क्या सुडोकू कर लूँ? ब्रो तुम्हारा रिज्यूमे देख के मैंने देखा है. यू आर वेरी कैपेबल ऑफ थिंग्स. सर आई एम इन थर्ड ईयर CS स्टूडेंट. एनी टिप्स? ब्रो क्या टिप्स दूँ मैं? If you guys send me your resumes and all, or maybe text me on LinkedIn, then I can see your LinkedIn profile or your resume, then we can discuss. No, just tell me based on this one line, sir, I am in third year CS student, what kind of tip are you expecting from me? Focus on your studies, baby. Foundation fundamentals अच्छे से करो. Create good mini projects. Before you actually do your final year project, उससे पहले you should have done many small mini projects to understand niche concepts, basic concepts here and there. So that much you can do. So what's your final suggestion? Should I take the gap year and prepare for a CUAT or any private college and upskill? No. Don't take gap year. Don't take gap year, bro. Whatever you are getting right now, try to get in there, or maybe max 6 months of time you can take for yourself and get into that. But wasting a year, I really don't feel correct. But still, you can take suggestion from the person who have actually done MCA. So that's my opinion. So thank you all for joining the stream. Maybe we have to end over here now. We have done 2 lead code problems. We have fixed the 2 major issues that I wanted to fix. Added the pagination in this API call. So this part is working now, which is nice. It still has some mini bugs that I'll fix off the stream. And guys, तुम लोगों को क्या हो गया पता नहीं, तुम लाइक क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? लाइक दबाओ यार. Am I asking too much? So thank you all for joining the stream. It has been really fruitful stream, and I can see many things been working today. Lead code is something that gave me some good lure today. So all in all, it is good, and thank you all for joining the stream. Bro, I waste my first year preparing for entrance. If you have confidence, then go for entrance, else focus on skills. Yes. Low. जिसने एक्चुअली ये सब किया है ना, एक्चुअली यू शुड टेक एडवाइस फ्रॉम दैट पर्सन हु हैव एक्चुअली डिड दैट एंड वेरी रिसेंटली डिड दैट. Maybe I'm not that person to guide you very well in details. Whatever I had my opinion, I gave you, Roman bhai. So thank you all for joining the stream, and जिसने भी like नहीं किया है, kindly like the stream, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place, 10 p.m. and I'll come up with something good, something new, something better, and I'll fix this app. I want this app quickly on my mobile phone. I'll do that reparations, whatever I need to do. And meanwhile, take care, goodbye, keep grinding, keep solving lead code, keep doing mini projects, keep doing whatever the fuck you are doing, keep taking less and less help from the AI, and use AI more in terms of studying. AI पढ़ने के लिए ज़्यादा यूज़ करो. So यही मैं सबको बता रहा हूँ. So thank you all, take care, bye bye. I only have 6 months left and I'm just confused. Okay, thanks you all for the suggestion. Yes sir. And like कर दो यार, at least 20 likes तो I should see at this point. You guys are like really crazy. You guys are like teasing me, not liking the stream. देख लूंगा भाई मैं सबको, ऐसे करोगे तुम लोग तो. चलो, thank you all, bye.